So, before we start our discussion, let's begin our energizer.
By the Learning Station.
Arms up high, reach for the sky. Let's sing and move along to the silly, silly Ram-Sam song. Oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ravi, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ravi, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Arms up high, reach for the sky. If you wanna be a Ram-Sam master, you've got to go a little faster. Oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ravi, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ravi, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Arms up high, reach for the sky. If you wanna be a Ram-Sam master, you've got to go a little faster. Oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ravi, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ravi, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Arms up high, reach for the sky. If you wanna be a Ram-Sam master, you got to go a little faster. Oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ravi, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ravi, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Arms up high, reach for the sky. If you wanna be a Ram-Sam master, you got to go a little faster. Oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, oh, Ram-Sam-Sam, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ravi, gooly, 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 Ram-Sam-Sam. Oh, Ravi.
Hi, good day everyone. So, this is the group 10 and our topic is Marxism Literary Approach.
For further understanding about our topic, let us look for the pyramid, which is the pyramid of capitalist system. Okay, so the capitalist system is a pyramid created by the industrial workers of the world in the early 20th century. It depicts hierarchical structure of capitalist society, illustrating the exploitation of workers by the capitalist class. Okay, so the pyramid consists of the capitalist, which is in the pyramid is the higher or in the top of the pyramid. So sila po yung mga capitalist or sila yung they have the power to manipulate the community. They have the power to manipulate the society because of money. So the Marxist theory or the Marxism evolves only on the power and how does the money can rule our society. So the second is the profiters. Below the capitalists are the profiters who benefits from the capitalist system by extracting surplus value from the labor of workers through various means such as speculation, rent seeking, and financial manipulation. So ang next sinakay ang middle class. There is a middle class. The middle class are the layer of the pyramid consisting of professionals, manager, small business owner, and other who have some degree of autonomy and prosperity, but it ultimately depends on the capitalist because of because the middle class is depends on the middle class layer of the pyramid is depends on the capitalist, because capitalist system for their livelihoods. Okay, so the working, and next is the working class. The working class is the largest portion of the pyramid, occupied by the working class, or the as we can see in the pyramid, the larger portion was occupied by the working class, because the working class is comprising laborers, factory workers, agricultural workers, and others who sell their labor power to the capitalist in exchange of wages. So sila po yung mga nagtatrabaho para po sa sahod, or they are just working for wages to have their livelihood. And next is the unemployed and destitute. So they are in the base of the pyramid. So they are marginalized and oppressed with little access to resources or opportunities for improvement. So sila tong mga less opportunity, or they are sila yung pinaka nakakaawa among sa level ng level ng pamumuhay dito sa Philippines or dito sa mundo, because ang nasa taas is yung mga capitalist, next is the profiteers, next is the followed by the middle class, which is yung mga degree holder, yung ganun. Then next is the working class, such as mga laborer, yung mga just working for wages. Then ang sila tong mga wala sing trabaho.
Marxism literary approach. What is Marxism approach to literary criticism? Marxism criticism those emphasize class, socioeconomic status, and power relationship among various segments or society. Marxism criticism place literary works within the context of class and assumption about the class. So Marxism is a socio-economic and political theory developed by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, focusing in the struggles between the ruling class and the working class. Marxism emphasizes the importance of class struggles, the exploitation of labor, and the eventual overthrow of capitalism's leading the classes society. It has influenced various fields, including economics, sociology, politics, and literary theory. Marxism literary theory, the describing social criticism based on socialized and dialectic theories. It uses literary works as a reflection of the social institution. So Marxism theory applies Marxism principles to analyze literatures, focusing in how economic and social struggles influence and are reflected in literary works. It examines thence like class struggles, powers dynamics, and capitalism's impact of society through literatures.
My topic is all about Marxist literary theory. Focuses on how literary works and products of the economic and ideological determinants specific to that era. Another term emphasizes that literary works are not created in a vacuum but are influenced by the economic and ideological conditions of their time. It explores how these works reflect and sometimes challenge the prevailing socioeconomic structures, offering insights into the power dynamics and class struggle of different historical periods. Second is Critics examine the relationship of a literary product to the actual economic and social reality of its time and place. Critics often engage in what's called historical criticism, to analyze how a literary work reflects or responds to the economic, social, and cultural context of its time and place. Second slide. The second slide is Marxism. Marxism was introduced by Karl Marx. Most Marxist critics who were writing in what could chronologically be specified as the early period of Marxist literary criticism, subscribed to what has come to be called vulgar Marxism. Another means is Marxism was indeed introduced by Karl Marx, and in literary criticism, Marxist theory examines literature through the lens of class struggle and socio-economic factors. Vulgar Marxism refers to an oversimplified or reductionist interpretation of Marxist theory, often focusing solely on economic factors and class conflict while neglecting other aspects of society such as culture, ideology, and individual agency. That's all.
Who is Karl Marx?
Marx was a German political thinker who wrote about economics and politics. Marx thought if a place works together, runs on wage labor, then there would always be class struggle. Marxism is a political theory which focuses on the struggle between capitalists and working class. He believed that this conflict would immediately lead to a revolution in which the working class would overthrow the capitalist class and seize control of the economy. Marxists believe that if the working class makes itself the ruling class and destroys the basis for class society, there will be classless society. In Marxist society, there is no government anymore. In this theory, those who own property and means of production are the bourgeoisie, while the working class is called the proletariat.
Hello to each and everyone, I am Shalome Tinson, and my topic is all about the simplest goal of Marxist literary criticism. So, the Marxist literary criticism was divided into two, which is an assessment of the political tendency of a literary works, determining whether its social content or its literary form is progressive. Second is analyzing the class contrasts demonstrated in the literature. So first is the assessment of the political tendency. So assessment of the political tendency of literary works involves examining both its social content and its literary form. Social context refers to the themes, ideas, and messages conveyed by the text, while literary form encompasses its style, structure, and narrative techniques. Okay, so a progressive work typically challenge dominant power structures, advocates for social change, and promotes equality and justice. In terms of social context, a progressive literary work might explore issues such as class struggles, racial discrimination, gender inequality, or environmental degradation. It may critique existing social norms and In terms of social context of a progressive literary works might explore issues such as class struggle, racial discrimination, gender inequality, or environmental degradation. It may critique existing social norms and institutions, offering alternative visions of society. Ultimately, a comprehensive assessment of literary works' political tendency requires a considering both of social content and its literary form, as they often intersect and influence each other in conveying the author's ideological stance. And then second is analyzing the class contrast demonstrated in the literature. Okay, this means that the literature involves examining how social hierarchies, economic disparities, and power dynamics are depicted and exposed within the text. Literature often reflects the realities of its time, offering insights into the lives and struggles of various social classes. It may portray characters from different socio-economic backgrounds and highlight their interactions, conflict, and aspirations.